Cars Toons, specifically Mater's Tall Tales, beginning with Rescue Squad Mater in 2008 and ending with Time Travel Mater in 2012, are still remembered as fantastic add-ons to the World of Cars universe and remain some of the most loved Pixar shorts of all time. There have been 11 in total, all of which revolve around one of our favorite Cars characters, Mater, telling about his far-fetched, extraordinary experiences, leaving it unclear whether they really happened or not. And don't forget, McQueen was always there too. Cars Toons and Mater's Tall Tales have remained some of my favorite things to watch over and over again, always striking me with their unique stories and situational humor. And so, even though it was hard, I ranked all of them from worst to best. So here we go. Number 11, Rescue Squad Mater. Though this one is last on the list, it is still extremely enjoyable as it follows Mater through his adventures as a fire truck that rescues Lightning McQueen from a burning gasoline and matchstick factory, and then he doubles as a doctor as well with a nurse GTO. It's a very memorable episode, however, I prefer the others which seem to have more creativity, though this one was a great start to the short series in 2008. Number 10, Airmaider. This episode stood alone from the rest of the shorts as it came included with the Cars 2 DVD. It introduced us to Skipper and Sparky from Planes for the first time and hinted at the upcoming Planes movie. And this may even serve as proof that Planes and Cars are truly in the same universe if it wasn't obvious already. Mater the tow truck stands in for an injured Falcon Hawk airplane and along with McQueen gives us a very impressive air show. Number 9, Mater the Greater. In this episode, Mater tells us of his days as a brave but rather crazy daredevil like that of Evel Knievel. His stunt spoofs are absolutely hilarious, and so it's no wonder why he is known as the famous Mater the Greater. Lightning McQueen joined him to fly over Carburetor Canyon, which was their biggest stunt yet, though we end on a cliffhanger as Mater won't tell us whether he made it or not. Number 8, El Matador. This tune portrays Mater as a grand Spanish bulldozer fighter, the equivalent of a bullfighter in the Cars world. But weren't combines bulls, and now it's bulldozers? Maybe they're different breeds of bulls, I don't know. Anyway, Mater does a fantastic job remaining undefeated against the onslaught of bulldozers, and with the help of McQueen, or rather McQueen's red paint job, is able to succeed in fighting off the bulldozers. It's such an interesting story, no wonder the bulldozers in the field can't help but listen. Number 7, UFM, Unidentified Flying Mater. This tune takes it to another level by introducing some serious sci-fi into the world of Cars, and follows Mater's friendship with Matador, his new UFO buddy, who Tow Mater adventurously rescues from the military after getting captured. And don't forget, McQueen was there too. Overall, gotta love that little UFO, Matador, and the mix of action in the story. It's also awesome how it entertains the thought of aliens existing in the world of Cars. Number 6, Moon Mater. This short brilliantly and humorously tells us from Mater's perspective how he was chosen to rescue the Apollo 13, who was stranded on the moon, and tow him back to Earth. Mater also goes down in history as being the first tow truck to land on the moon, joined by his friend Lightning McQueen, who shows up just in time to speed back to Earth and take a cool dive in the ocean. Number 5, Monster Truck Mater. In this short, we clearly see that Mater is not a tow truck to be messed with, as he recounts his days when he wrestled the roughest and toughest monster trucks around. The short includes a number of unique and likable monster truck opponents, and Tow Mater, mispronounced by the ref as Tormentor, uses all kinds of clever tricks to beat the big trucks. He is also joined by his buddy Lightning McQueen, who the ref mishears as Frightening McMean. Okay, something tells me he's doing this on purpose now. Either way, the two make a great tag team in this short. Number 4, Heavy Metal Mater. It may come as a surprise to you, but in this short, we learn that Mater was also musically talented. Using his favorite phrase, "dadgum," to write some songs, he gains popularity with his band Mater and the Gas Caps before hitting it really big by accidentally recording a heavy metal track in the studio, leading him to become the famed Heavy Metal Mater. The short is especially memorable as it ironically portrays Mater as a stereotypical rock star, giving him some extra color to his personality within the world of Cars. Number 3, Mater PI. This tune follows Mater as a classic TV show detective in full-out black and white, working on a case of counterfeit tire blowouts. However, when Tia drives in asking Mater to find her sister Mia, who has been carnapped, he really knows something is up. So he uses his savvy investigation skills to dig up clues which lead him to busting Big D, an infamous downtown crime lord. Fortunately, Lieutenant McQueen shows up right on time to make Big D's arrest and wrap things up. Even though it cost him a busted-out headlight, Mater wasn't afraid to crack the case. Number 2, Time Travel Mater. The 11th and final Mater's Tall Tale short. This one stands out from the rest as it doesn't showcase Mater as having a heroic or outlandish role, but rather a unique power, the ability to time travel. Not to mention, this is the only Mater's Tall Tale short that doesn't have a cameo from Mia and Tia. But what is so good about this short that it makes number 2 on the list? It's because it gives us lots of interesting insight into the founding of Radiator Springs and a look at Stanley and Lizzie in their early days. The short is really special because it shows us quite a bit about the past of Radiator Springs, and without this fantastic short, we wouldn't know exactly what happened. Not to mention, watching Mater go back in time to help Stanley and Lizzie is really enjoyable. And it's almost time for the number 1 best Cars Toons Mater's Tall Tale short. But before we move on, I'd like to ask you all to hit the like button down below if you've enjoyed this video so far, and subscribe for more content coming your way, because it really helps out a lot and I'd appreciate it. That being said, the number 1 best Mater's Tall Tales episode is none other than Tokyo Mater. There's no doubt that this is the single most memorable Cars Toon of all, with the iconic Tokyo Mater and Dragon Lightning McQueen. The story involves Mater traveling to Tokyo, Japan by agreeing to tow Ito-san all the way there as he is stranded in Radiator Springs. And upon his arrival, Mater is unexpectedly challenged to a drift race by Kabuto, the Drift King. Mater accepts the challenge and gets modified, but there's one catch. The loser will have to be stripped of their modifications and remain stock. Mater and Kabuto begin their spectacular race filled with all kinds of obstacles, including ninjas, which Dragon Lightning McQueen shows up to face off against. After the intense race is over, Mater has won and is named the new Drift King. The tune is so awesome because of its action in the legendary city of Tokyo, as well as the souped up designs of the drifters, and even some cool references to Japanese lore. If Mater is the king of all drifters, this tune is the king of all tunes. And there you have it, everyone, all 11 of the Cars Toons Mater's Tall Tales shorts ranked from worst to best. What do you think about these rankings? Do you agree? Comment down below. Do you have a specific Cars Toon that you like the best? I'd love to hear it down in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Over and out now.